Alright, what's up guys? This is Tyler from CardPullz and I got a second deck profile for you guys. I figured I'd just do a little bonus video since I'm not going to be getting my Photon Shockwave box until about November 17th. So if you guys want to see some Photon Shockwave opening, stay tuned for that. And just to let you know right now, it's like cold as fuck in this garage. So if you hear my voice like chattering, it's because it's cold. But anyways, this is a burn deck as well as a flip effect, so hope you guys enjoy. We run 2 Stealth Birds. Stealth Bird is an amazing burn card. When he's flip summoned successfully, he deals 1,000 damage to the opponent's life, and once per turn you can flip him face down. I don't know if you guys can read that. This is the newest one. Once per turn you can flip this card into face down defense. When it's flip summoned, inflict 1,000 points. Awesome card. Amazing. Alright. 2 Raging Flame Sprites. Basically, she can attack your opponent's life points directly, and every time that she successfully attacks, she gains 1,000 attack. So first hit would be 100 directly. Next hit would be 1,100, 2,100, so forth, so on. She's an awesome card. 2 Swarms. Swarm, you can flip them face down once per turn during your main phase. It doesn't state main phase 1 or main phase 2, so I just figure that you can do it on 1 or 2, but when he's flip summoned successfully, you can destroy 1 magic or trap card on your opponent's side of the field. It's great because it's like a constant MST. 3 Koalas. His flip effect is when he's flip summoned, it deals 400 damage to your opponent's life for each card in their hand. It's an amazing card because it's quick at burning. A lot of people don't expect it, and of course, if they attack it, it's got the flip effect. I mean, regardless, it's gonna hit them. Yeah, there's those. Alright, these are totally some of my favorite cards in the deck. 3 Solars. The only reason I run 3 Solar is because every in phase that this card is face up, it deals 500 damage to your opponent's life points. And if you control another Pyro type monster, he cannot be attacked. So let's say you control 2 Solar Flare Dragons, that's Solar Lock. And every time you end your turn, you'll deal 1,000 damage. If you have 3, it's in Solar Lock, and every time you end your turn, they take 1,500 damage. It's an amazing little combo there. Alright. UFO Turtle. This card is basically to special summon my Solars. That's pretty much all they're in there for. When he's destroyed as a result of battle, you can special summon a monster, or a Pyro type monster with 1,500 or less attack in face-up attack position. It's Fire monster instead of Pyro. Sorry about that. But mainly, like I said, these are used for solar flares. So yeah. All right. We got Marshmallow. Everyone knows what Marshmallow does. If this card is attacked face down, the person that attacked it takes 1,000 damage. And this card cannot be destroyed by battle. It's an amazing card. Tsukiyomi. He's a spirit monster. He returns to your hand at the same turn that he was normal summoned or flip face up. When he's normal summoned or flip face up, you can select 1 monster on the field and flip it in a face down defense position. I use this for my koalas, my penguin soldiers, and even my opponent's monsters sometimes. Because it goes hand in hand with stumbling. You flip their card face down. Once they flip summon it, it has to be changed to defense. That fends them off another attack. And like I said, this guy returns to your hand at the end of the turn. I believe it's, if you play him face down and an opponent's monster sends him to the graveyard, I think that he returns to your hand regardless, because it's the same turn that he was flipped face up. Anyways, moving on. Guardian Statue. Guardian Statue is once per turn, you can flip this guy face down, and when he's flip summoned successfully, return a monster to your opponent's hand. It's pretty cool. Fire Trooper. I just put this guy in there, and take note that this deck is always changing, but I mean, this guy's pretty cool. I think he'll be worth it. When he's normal summoned, you can tribute him to deal 1,000 damage. 1,000 is a lot, because 8,000 is all you get in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know how that goes. Penguin Soldier. Everyone knows what Penguin Soldier does. His flip effect is when he's flipped, return up to 2 monster cards on the field to the owner's hand. He's awesome. I used to run 2 of these guys, but took him out. Guardian Sphinx. This is an amazing card for this deck. Once per turn you can flip this guy face down, and when he's flip summoned it returns all of your opponent's monsters to their hand. It's amazing. You can do this once per turn. Return every single monster. 2400 defense, 1700 attack. You could flip summon him, attack with 1700, flip him back down. Boom. Insane. Golem Sentry, the same thing as Guardian Statue. When he's flipped, he returns a monster to the opponent's hand, and you can flip him face down once per turn. He has 1800 defense though. Ebon Magician Curran, I just added her in there. Most of the time my opponent can't attack, so I'm not really worried about her low defense and low attack. But during your standby phase, you inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent's life for each monster that they control, which is awesome for burn. Sangan, everyone knows what Sangan does. When this guy is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can get a monster with an attack of 1500 or less and put it in your hand. I'm going to use this for, of course, UFO Turtle or Solar Flare. Pretty much anything I could bust out with this guy. It's awesome. Scarabs. I only run 1 Scarabs. I thought about running 2 because I run 2 Locusts, but it's not as good. I guess, I don't know. I need to get my hands on another one first things first. When this guy's flip summoned, you can destroy a monster on the field, and you can flip him face down once per turn. He's basically a man-eater bug with 1000 defense. It's awesome. Medusa Worm, same effect. When he's flip summoned, you destroy one monster on your opponent's side of the field, and you can flip him face down once per turn. Big Eye, this is an old school card. Everyone should know what this does. When he's flipped, you can pick up the top 5 cards of your deck and rearrange them in any order. You don't have to show them to your opponent. It's amazing. 3 Stumbling. This is an amazing magic card for this deck because every time a monster is flip summon, normal summon, or special summon, it's changed defense. It's only for that one turn though. They can change back the next turn. I use this to keep my monsters that were flip summoned, like let's say Big Eye, say he was face down. When he's flip summoned, he doesn't go to attack, he changes to defense. So just in case my opponent's monster can actually get an attack through, I won't take life point damage. Plus this is great for pissing people off. Amazing card, just amazing. 3 Nightmare Steel Cage. This is basically like Swords of Revealing Light. It only lasts 2 turns though, and you can't declare an attack as well. Basically, every time your opponent ends your turn, it gets 1 rotation, so it only lasts 2 turns. It's just like Swords though, except for you can't declare an attack, just like you said, or like I said. Swords, everyone knows what Swords does. I run 2, since you can actually run 2 now. Just keeps the enemies from attacking. Wave Motion. You should know what Wave Motion does, but I will explain it. Every standby phase, this card gets a counter. It's not really a counter, but when you activate this card, destroy this card, send it to the graveyard. For every standby phase that's passed, your opponent takes 1000 damage. So basically you want to save this up for, let's say, 8 turns. Deal 8000 damage straight to your opponent's life. It's a big target though, people usually take it out. It's awesome. Still, deal some damage to people. Spell Absorption, every time a spell is played, I gain 500 life. Amazing card. Amazing. Level Limit Area B. Any 4-star monster that's face up on the field is changed to defense position and they remain in defense position. This is great because Stumbling only allows them for 1 turn, but you can only have 1 level limit area B. It's been limited to 1, so that's why I threw Stumbling in there. If I could play 3 of these, I totally would. Stumbling works for any monster though. 3 stars, lower, whatever. Lightning Vortex, everyone knows what Lightning Vortex does. Discard a card, destroy all face-up opponent's monsters. Reload, this lets me put my hand into my deck and draw the same number of cards after shuffling. Sakuretsu, 2 of them, of course. Sakuretsu Armor is when your opponent attacks, you destroy the attacking monster, so the attack will not go through. It is awesome. Threatening Roar, this makes it to where your opponent cannot declare an attack. Like I said, my deck is basically all about keeping the opponent from attacking and being able to burn their life away. That's what burn decks are made for. Magic Jammer, discard 1 card, negate the activation of a magic card. This card isn't amazing. Unfortunately, this is all I have right now. So basically, this is just fillers. I could replace them with something like 7 Tools or Magic Drain would be pretty cool. I like Magic Drain a little more than Magic Jammer. But Magic Jammer's not bad. So we'll let that rest. 2 Ceasefire. Ceasefire flips all face down monsters on the field face up, which is great because all my monsters are based off of flip effects. The only bad thing is when this effect is activated, it does not activate their flip effects. But the good thing about that is most of my cards don't actually have legit flip effects. It just says when it's flip summoned. So it's technically not a flip effect. Their effects still go through. But in response to everything that I've said about this card, your opponent also takes 500 damage for every effect monster on the field, which is great. I mean, you always want to keep the burn going. Draining Shield, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you gain that much attack to your life, and it negates that one attack. Just one. And last but not least, Desert Sunlight. This flips all of my monsters to face up defense. This is great. Say I play a Penguin Soldier on my first turn, set this face down. Right when I end my turn and my opponent draws, or when he summons a monster or something like that, I can flip Desert Sunlight. It puts my Penguin Soldier face up defense, and boom, return 2 monsters. So, like I said, guys, this deck is progress, or it's being worked on as we speak, and it will always be changing. Everyone changes their deck, and I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I hope this can help you out if you're hoping to make a burn deck. I would totally suggest running Solar Flares if you have a burn deck. These are great cards. And Stealth Bird as well. But subscribe, guys. I'd really appreciate it. My Photon Shockwave box will be coming in November 17th-ish. And catch you guys later. Alright, peace.